Hey, what's up, everybody? Pastor Jerone here. Just a quick word about the NBA. Sellout suckers. Okay? Because what they did over in China was just embarrassing. So China's upset because one of the general managers of an NBA team, I forget which team it was, well, he tweeted out the other day that he was for Hong Kong, protesting the fact that China was getting ready to come in and take over Hong Kong. And China decided, since the NBA was already over there, they was getting ready to play a game there in Singapore. China said they was going to shut the game down and shut down all stuff with the NBA. The players in the NBA, black guys, right, was over in China bowing down and apologizing to China about the tweet. And James Harden especially, he was over there, oh, we love China, we be loving Chinese, and oh man, we apologize for that. We love the Chinese culture, just bowing and scraping, just bowing and scraping. But these same NBA players are the very ones who refuse to go to the White House, and after they won a championship, they're the main ones on Twitter. LeBron James, Curry, Mark Curry, Steve Kerr, the coach, and other coaches in the NBA who are anti-Trump, but really they are anti-American. Okay? Steve Kerr was asked in an interview the other day, said, well, have you known about what they're doing, the inhumane stuff? Have anybody asked you about what China's doing, the inhumane things they're doing? They didn't say specifically what inhumane things they were doing, but to be more specific with it is that they're locking up Muslims. I think they have like 2-3 million Muslims in concentration camps over there, and they're cutting out religious rights, and they're attacking Christians as well. Those are the rights that they didn't bring up to Kerr. But Kerr avoided the question, said, no, they didn't ask me about their human right problem, but they didn't ask me about America's problem either. He said America has a problem with guys going in with assault weapons in malls and stuff like that. Those two examples are far and have nothing to do with each other. China is a government that's going after religious rights. A crazy man, one gunman in America, that's an individual thing. Okay? The reason why these NBA players are upset with Donald Trump is because of something called the Trans-American Partnership. Obama went over to China. Obama went to Nike and made sure that this deal was solid. Nike runs the NBA. They run the NBA. They run most of America's sports. The NBA makes billions of dollars. They make something like maybe 10 billion, 8 billion, whatever. Nike makes more billions than that. But Nike is enjoying this money from China. Okay, they need this Chinese money. Because look, that market over there, that's a lot of money. You put some shoes on those people and get them crazy about your product, you'll be a trillion dollar company. This is why the NBA is bowing down to China. Because Nike, the NBA needs Nike, and Nike needs China. But this is the very same thing that our politicians were doing when it comes to China. Remember, what they're saying about Biden's son, Hunter Biden, is very powerful, because this is what Obama and Hillary and a lot of our politicians are doing with China. They wanted their money. They needed that lobbyist type of money, because China was paying these people to vote certain policies in or out. So they were shutting down our businesses, creating policies and restrictions on companies that would really pretty much shut them down and force them to go over to China. So when Obama came up with these restrictions, okay, here comes China courting these companies. The companies decide to go to China, and now Americans are out of work and our economy is going down. So they slide our politicians a couple of $100 million, couple of million here, couple of $100 million there. And that's why they love China. And they were on their way to bowing down to China. And China was on their way to taking over everything, but Trump got in the way. Okay? And Trump is against this Trans-Pacific Union. He signed us out of that deal. Okay? And this is why the NBA and the NBA players don't like Donald Trump, because Nike is against Donald Trump and Nike is for China. These people are proven to be anti-American. Okay? It's not worth any amount of money to turn your back on your country. This is Pastor Jerome. I'll see you on the next video.